will introduce is for the battery products. It is our 60-volt battery. You know why we developed this machine? Because I think now all of the countries in the world are paying more attention to the pollution control. Maybe for European countries or American, many years ago, they have done some activities to control this, but the Chinese government also start to focus on this topic. So this is the whole trend of the market. That is why we have the idea to develop the battery products. And we believe that for the battery products, they have less noise, fumers, and also foods. So that is why we have the idea to do this. At present, our battery is 60 volt, and now we have the battery trimmer, battery lawnmower, and also the battery multi-tools. In the future, we will have the chainsaw, hedge trimmer, high pressure cleaner. Our idea is to have one battery with different kinds of the tools or the accessories, which you can choose different equipment to work. Later, my colleague Janet and Kevin will give you the detailed information for the trimmer and also for the lawnmower. But for me, I will give you the information for the battery and the charger for these two things first. Okay, first we go to the battery. At present, we offer 4 kinds of the batteries to the customers, and also with 2 different types. One is the cell. The cell inside the battery is 2 different types. One is from Korea, brand is Samsung, another is from Chinese brand. And for the Samsung brand, we have the 5 ampere and 2.5 ampere. And for the Chinese brand, we also have 2 sizes. One is 4 ampere, one is 2 ampere. So you can choose different cells or the batteries according to the different tools, because some of the tools is light working, some of the tools is hard working. So they need different voltage to control. And then this battery is most important part for the battery is the BMS system, is the battery management system. Our team makes the design for this BMS system, so it makes our battery very, very safe, and also the life length for the battery is quite long, and also it makes different protections for the machine. Now I will give you the detailed information for these 7 protection ways for the battery. The first protection is the overcurrent protection. Normally it has 2 protection ways. One is software, one is hardware. But sometimes when the current is too high, the hardware protection will work first. After it works, the battery will get damaged and useless. But for our battery, if the problem happens, the software will work first. But after it works, the battery is still okay and can be used. So this is quite good to protect the battery from this aspect. And the second protection is overcharge protection. And for this protection, it has triple ways to protect the battery. When it happens, the battery is full charged, it will disconnect the charging by sending a signal. If sending a signal fails, the MOS tube will be started for the protection. And even the MOS tube fails, and the secondary protection will be activated to disconnect the charging circuit, and this triple protection way will protect the battery from the overcharge protection from all aspects. As we know that the overcharge will have the big problems, not only damage the battery or shorten its life, but also very, very dangerous. So it is a good point to protect the battery from this aspect. And the third protection is the short circuit protection. It also has 2 protections. One is software protection, another is hardware protection. For all of these protection, if it has 2 protections, the software protection will be the first one to affect the protection way. And the fourth protection is the temperature protection. When the battery is charged, when the battery charging temperature is too high, it will disconnect the charging. When the discharging temperature is too high, then it will disconnect the discharging. So this is fourth protection for the temperature protection. And the fifth protection is charge balancing, ensuring the voltage of each cell are same during the battery is charged, which is helpful to extend the life length of the battery. So it's quite important. And the sixth protection is over-discharge protection. When the battery voltage is too low, the MOS tube will disconnect the discharge to prevent the cell damage or poor charging. And the seventh protection is charge protection. When the battery is overcharged and the voltage is too low, the battery will be activated with lower power to charging to protect the cell. And this is the above is the 7 protections for the battery. So it makes the whole things, the whole machines very safe during the operation. And besides this, the plastic part of the battery is also meet the needs of anti-flaming 850 glowine. This is conforming to the CE standard, because it is a high temperature resistance, so it is good to use. And another point for this battery is the display function over here. Let me show you how is it. You know, when the battery is 61% to full, I mean the power, it will have 3 lights on and in green. But if you have 26% to 60%, it will be 2 lights on and be in green. And if the power is about 5% to 25%, it only have 1 light on and green. So, which means that if the battery, the power is less than 5%, or the lights will be flashing and just indicating you that I'm out of power, I need you to charge me as soon as possible. So this is a special function for the battery. Normally, at present in the market, most of the suppliers for this one, they don't have this kind of the function for the display show on the battery power. So this is the main information for the battery, and some reference information for you is about the weight. For the 5 ampere and 4 ampere, the weight for the battery is roughly around 1.9 kilograms. And for the 2 ampere and 2.5 ampere is about 1 kilogram. And the next we'll go to for the charger. This charger, for our charger, we have designed with wide range. It's about from 100 voltage to 240 voltage. So it means that most of the countries in the world, this charger can be used. We only just change the cable, just with different charging cables, and we can selling to all of the countries in the world. So it's quite convenient. And besides this, for the charger, we also have 2 types. One is for the 5 ampere is for the fast charge, and another is with 2 ampere is slow charge. Normally, when you buy this model, we recommend you to have the 5 ampere charge because it is very fast and convenient. For humans, time is also the money, also the means everything. So if you can save the time and you can do more things, it will be better. And from another aspect, only the factory acquires to a certain amount of the technical accumulation can achieve this 5 ampere fast charge, which means that not all of the manufacturers in China can do this technology. So Titan is with a strong technology team and to design it and make it true. So it's a quite good big process for the battery products. And besides this, I will tell you something about the protection for the charger. Because the battery have some protection, and also for charger have its own protection. The first is that the charge can be switched on and off through the signal from the battery. And the second one is the output voltage is 0 and when there's no battery on it, so it's quite safe. And another is that it builds short circuit and overcurrent protection. Also the double protection like the in according with the battery protection. And the final protection is the error indication. So it will show to the final users that if they have some errors inside it, so it will show to you. It's very convenient and safe. For all of the products for the battery, we conforming to the CE standard in the market now, which is useful to all of the markets, like the European countries, even to the North American market. So it's quite safe. And also for the weight of the charger, for this one, for 5 ampere is about 1.2 kilograms, and for 2 ampere is about 1 kilograms. So the weight is not so heavy. So it's quite convenient when you take it to your yard to do the operation. Okay, all of the information above is some details for the battery, for the charger. This is the basis of the battery products, like the carburetor for the or the engine for the gasoline products, because it's like the it's the core of the whole things. And later we will just put the battery with different attachments, different accessories to make it to a new product. And next, my colleague Kevin will give you the detailed information for the battery grass trimmer. Let's welcome.